hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then, we'll take the paintress's heart. Your oldest friend?
Yes. We've been friends for as long.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because
Because we don't get to enjoy Why are you allying yourself?
not a lot of options out here.
What about the previous expeditioners?
That's a terrible way to ask questions.
Given the circumstances, I think we can...
Alliances are usually give and trust goes both ways.
All right then. As a gesture of...
No need,
Well, aren't you equipped?
but I appreciate the gesture.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right, I'll answer 3 questions.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions.
You're really
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Yep.
How far?
Not too high, but... Oh, right.
No.
And just as fun.
Oh. My husband was obsessed with the idea of...
You seem like...
Is that your conclusion?
Yes.
There must be better...
Well,
Says the mysterious stranger.
then consider this my attempt.
Oh.
I'll trade you.
Well, there... You first, then.
Something unusual, then?
A bit impersonal. No. Tell me something.
Ooh, going straight.
If we're going,
Story for us.
we'll see.
How come
Monoko's a searcher. They travel a lot.
the lost...
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
you were thinking
and not just her, but
want her.
yeah.
She remind.
Who? Well, you also thought you knew Sierra.
Oh, but I do. Oh well, that's because.
Right, so,
Yes, you're.
you know that
It's okay if you.
you're just a big ball of nonsense.
That's why.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
How come
Monoko's
a lost...
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey. It's fine.
It's...
The pain we feel. I've tried, but
What do you mean?
when I'm tired, when I use the pain,
Monet,
I can almost feel them beside me. Especially when I use chroma.
feel...
Yeah,
I'd like to feel...
you have an affinity for chroma too.
How do you always...
I don't want to know a secret. Don't.
How come
Monoko's
a lost...
Yeah.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SGA? Oh, should be quick. Minoko Station is to the north, not far from here. Ready to strike. Target marked.
Great.
Acceleration!
That's unusual.
What happened here?
Oh well. Not impressed. Bring it on. Not impressed. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Not impressed. Bring it on. Not impressed. Not impressed. Just try it. Oh well. Not impressed. Not impressed. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oh well. Bring it on. Not impressed. Just try it. Not impressed.
Vincent, 48th.
Acceleration!
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monaco.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see that.